So,
Words,
see you
things,
later.
stuff. You can't escape it, Sam. You made it into the beginning of the stream.
Yay. Just as I was about to leave.
Yep, and yeah, there's a messenger behind.
Been held at gunpoint.
Yep.
I was gonna say it's a shame that you didn't use the Imperial Citizen bit.
Oh shit, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, what's up everybody? Welcome in, welcome back, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Wilds Cards Wednesdays. I have low energy. It's gonna be a low energy stream. That's why we have Gil here to distract.
The
The question is, where's the best place to put you?
Just in the middle of the screen. Best place I would probably say up right. That's where the mini
Son of a
map's
bitch.
at.
Yeah, I could do it. I could do it Twitch girl style, where they make the webcam huge and the gameplay tiny.
I have to cycle my fucking stream because I didn't get the chat. That's my issue with Opera is I can't get chat to pop up like half the time.
That's kind of strange.
It's just an issue I have. I don't understand why.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I've actually fully cycled Opera multiple times. It still doesn't. So I don't know what's going on.
Also, you're welcome, American. We're playing your favorite game.
Hey, look, there's chat. Let me get my points.
Where are you? How dare you?
What you looking for?
How dare you pull a pan?
Well, first of all, very easy. Second of all, very easy.
Third of all, very horny.
You keeping stocked?
I'll keep you stocked. Throws a rifle, stalks at you.
Listen, the important thing is I've turned my cat into a big daddy.
Oh no.
You are American 1776 said this is the game that
Should
comes up
rename
when
him to Big
Feuded
Daddy.
is tired of having fun and cooking junk meth.
This is the game that comes up when Feud is tired of having fun and cooking junk meth. We could have done a Schedule 1 stream.
I mentioned that earlier.
I wasn't here for that.
No, you were here for it.
Nope.
It's,
Nope,
I had
wasn't
mentioned it. I mentioned it on the side. I didn't mention it at full volume, so it wasn't easy to grab.
here. Nope, wasn't here, wasn't awake. I was actually dead that day.
That was like 20 minutes ago, bitch.
Yep, I was dead that day.
It's birthday, bitch.
Oh, it's actually putting speakers over the video.
It seems that is their name for a place not far from here.
Indeed.
See, you do that.
It's a place that beckons to monsters.
Sam, you suck. It's a funny thing, however, I can't hear any of that.
I can, but I'm discovering I need to make it lower.
Did the PNG light up when I
After
did
the
that?
city fell, the hollow
Yes.
was overrun
And
by
Oh.
that made it all worth it.
No, wait, actually, I don't know.
It faces
No, it doesn't.
challenges.
It just covers up Kill's camera, which is also funny.
Take it that's the reason you've called us.
There's been a surge in the monsters visiting the hollow.
Oh,
as of
a
late.
train has joined,
Though we
and
don't
it has made your guys' picture smaller. That's really cool. I love that it's drop in, drop out, though.
Also, I have been informed that there is a site nearby of special significance to your people.
Correct. For us, it is a place of prayer.
A place, then, that you would no doubt want preserved. Considering the likely effects of these changes.
What's up, gamer? What's up?
You are
How's it going?
curious. Go. Observe it as you are not one.
You have my Avis, you speak.
This is how Discord loses all its rights.
I ask that you go and
Yeah, someone's
investigate
gonna
this wounded hollow.
claim the
Make
damn
certain
air
you are
horn.
prepared. Very good.
Oh, you're going to the hollow. Okay, you're gonna have fun with that HUD.
So, this is the Wounded Hollow.
I too like getting fucked.
Yes, these look like defensive structures.
The wounded hollow. Sam.
I will
You are
cut a
American
bitch.
1776 said if you end stream now, no one will ever
The
know.
thing is,
that
I
you
don't even think he's
switched
in the
games.
stream.
And
He's
look
just
at that, I
doing
make
this.
it a noise.
Me? Yeah, I don't have stream open.
Oh, you're still here. Okay, you're a bitch.
Yeah, I just wanted to be here for the lulz.
You're here for the traumatic brain injuries.
Obviously. Alright, head to the depths of the Wounded Hollow. I'll show you.
You ready to
my
go
Wounded
fight
Hollow.
the first frenzied monster?
Oh yeah. Listen, I handled all the others with such ease. This should be a walk in the park.
These are gonna be stupidly easy.
Oh, they are?
Hold on a second.
Frenzied monsters do about 1.2 times more damage, but they have a third of the health at most.
Oh.
Third from dead, by the way, not third of full.
Frenzy virus. And if that's true,
So if that had, let's say, 22,000, it will have 6,000.
Okay, I like.
Intervention. Hunt authorized.
Again, it does more. It attacks faster.
Also a lot scarier looking.
Oh yeah. They also will drop specific frenzied items for later monsters armor set stuff.
Yeah, I saw your post, Pan, but isn't that like just a shader or something? That's not like default Minecraft.
I think that's in or it's something else, because I think there's like a new they had something that like insane.
Because of Minecraft.
Yeah, because of Minecraft, yeah.
I don't know what to know. So tell me what you know, what you really. I'm not pop out there.
But the cream rise to the top.
It's just vanilla, but shaders can technically be vanilla, yeah.
Let me see it out.
Is that console version or PC version? I would assume PC version.
The cream of the crop.
Or is it Java or Bedrock?
Balance off balance doesn't
It's Java King specifically.
I dropped 8. Do they have Jafficate Yeah, should have thought so.
Or I say that, there's probably some, you know, hey, here's candy from a foreign place.
Yeah, the tariffs were more, right?
I think that's if they were even there in the first place.
Isn't China up to like 250 now?
You are American 1776 said.
Oh, it
"Hold
is
up,
Bedrock?
Hold up. If I knew that there was a squirting spider with fattest eyes, I'd have given this game a chance."
See, American? See what you've been missing?
What is it?
If he knew there
You see
was a
something
squirting
else, right
spider with
there?
fat ass thighs, he would have given this game a chance.
It's a spider.
Yeah, but it's a squirting spider with fat thighs.
That's not. It's not squirting, that's it coming. It's webs. Actually, violent.
Also, Matt put up the drawing earlier. Not the stream friendly one.
Dude.
How dare you do it?
Putting up the stream unfriendly one. This one's just gonna make me want to eat glue.
I don't think any of them are stream friendly.
I heard that.
Wait for that.
I heard the cracking, yeah. Snap, crackle, pop syndrome.
It's not that small, but goldfish.
X_Paul_.
Please sponsor us.
Happy that spider squirted his white slime all over my face.
Yeah, I mean, I have a roommate who has loose joints as well. However, his is not necessarily hypermobile. It's more his joints aren't really set in place. Kind of think like Joker from Mass Effect, but not the snap crackle bone disease.
I feel like our chatters weren't as horny when we first started streaming.
Third-person American.
Are we corrupting chat? Is that what's happening? Still finding a horny spider.
As long as the spider doesn't penetrate you, you're fine. No, it's not Lolliverina. It's Nurse Squilla. No, he's not getting his ass handled by the ballerina one. He's getting his ass handled by the one that won't infect you with eggs.
Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, how do you still feel about knowing what happens to people who die to this, who get down by this drill and fail the hunt?
So good, Tom.
You don't remember that clip from Monster Hunter movie, do you?
You are American. 1776 said
the guy having all the boils on his body, starts scratching at him,
yeah.
falls over, and then all the spider babies come out.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Yeah.
I just remembered Skull Island, but huge spider.
See, that's pretty bad too, but
Yeah. See, my I have arachnophobia, but there are some spiders that just don't bother me. Like, that didn't really bother me, and it's fucking huge. I guess
have you
it's
seen the Monster Hunter movie?
Wait, what?
Also,
Have you seen the
American,
Monster
I
movie?
can't ignore that. You're forever gonna have to live with the fact that you said the word Shreks.
Wait, me?
No, American.
Okay.
When the hell was Shrek stated?
Not only did he say it, he used TTS to say it with his full chest. We might have to put you down, American.
Might have to. Hammer out.
How again? This is Monster Hunter Wilds. Little known fact: I'm the best player at it. I don't suck at all. Definitely not.
Specifically said with wilds.
Yeah, no. They put it in the game title. It's Wilds with a WH.
Said, listen, Mad, if you gon' do something wrong, you gotta do it right.
You gotta do something wrong, you gotta do it right. I guess fair. I'm just saying, I would be okay if I never had Shreks in my life, you know?
Most likely. And I speak from experience when I say the risks of allowing it to go unchecked are unfathomable.
To your point, sir, our survey
I
of
know
the
it's our
valley
job
found
to help this
multiple
guy and everything,
species
but
of
I think this
monsters
guy's a
present
lost
in the area.
You play Team Fortress 2?
He's
I
obviously made his
used
mind.
to,
Why don't we
and
just call
Americans
him
trying to
Ross
get me to
and
come
get
back
outta
to it.
Affected like our Narcilla.
Come back.
You are American 1776 said it's an ogre.
Come back, come back. Don't want none of that.
What countermeasures do you suggest?
A guild oversight operation here in the Hollow.
Hey, we could have done TF2 right now.
With the
Oh, well, I
permission
guess we'll never
of
do it
you and
again.
The people of Suja, of course.
You had your chance.
We would not presume otherwise.
Such a shame.
Do as you will.
Play, it's great the bots are gone. Yeah, the bots being gone is kind of great.
Some have begun to pine for
Took them long enough to get rid of them
Well, what, bots being gone?
though. TF2, where it was just bot.
Oh, yeah.
in this time of long-awaited.
And then Valve was like, oh yeah, I guess people would like to be able to play this game without, you know, bots.
It may not prove easy.
What was the thing I said? I think it was
heed the
yesterday
warning well.
about Americans
For the
just
time being,
re-downloading
I will
the
entrust
bot
this
version
matter
of the
to my
game.
men.
What was that yesterday?
I'm honored, sir.
I don't know, and I'm also, I don't know, and I don't know.
It was funny.
Yes, to tend to our other worry.
It's not called
I will return to the academy to prepare a response to the virus.
The bots come back, but they're all named You Are American.
That begins with a thorough sample analysis. We need to confirm what it is we're dealing with.
Understood, sir. We'll make a point of checking back here
How do they keep
periodically
them
as
gone?
well.
Is the real question.
Please do. Likewise, I will return as soon as I have results to share.
Mission mailed successfully.
You are American 1776 said I got a mod for the 2008 version of TF2.
Yeah, that part I remember, and then then Sam said something about the mod for the bot version or something, and then something. Do you play Fallout? I do, and I will eventually come back to that as well. Supposedly they're remaking Fallout 3 as well.
Oh, really?
Oh, I heard from the others.
I didn't know about
Right.
Oblivion and Fallout 3, which would be very nice. On stream, I've played all of them. I played 3 New Vegas. I haven't done Fallout 4 on stream yet. We still gotta do the DLC for 3, and I feel like the DLC on New Vegas is broken, but I'll figure that out one day.
I'll be waiting here.
Fallout 4 favorite faction? I like the Railroad.
Domestic terrorists.
Exactly. Just the way I like it.
Fallout 4 isn't my favorite Fallout game, but Nick Valentine is great.
I like Nick Valentine.
I think out of everything, Fallout 4, Nick Valentine's the best character.
Yeah.
Yeah. He stole it. He stole the show.
Well, what can I do for you?
He's great. His voice actor is great too.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
They should have gone harder with the whole, like, God, what are they even called?
Steel?
No, the synthetics.
You are
they
American
synthetics?
1776
the
said if they
Institute.
remake Fallout 3.
Yeah.
I'm bout to blow, and not in a good way.
They should have gone harder with, like, the whole, like, are they human? And not, like, not the, are they physically human, but, you know, like, do they have a soul shit? They should have gone harder with it.
Personality-wise, for companions, Nick is the best one, but who's... I mean, if we're not counting Dogmeat as well, who's the best companion?
Dance.
It's been a long
I feel like I
time.
couldn't get dance anymore.
Keep in mind, it's been a long time. I didn't mind
still,
Piper, though.
You still don't know who Curie is, right, Matt?
Oh, are you speaking Spanish?
Curie.
No, she's in.
Thank you.
There's a permanent status effect you can take in Vault, whatever it is. That's right.
Vault 87.
That's nearby. It's like Vault A7 or something, or 37. But you go in there, you can explore around, you eventually find a kid in the medical bay who's been infected with a very deadly mole rat virus.
Matt, it was Vault
So
81.
Curie basically goes, "Hey, I can't do it because I'm just a droid.
Hunter,
I'm just a robot. I can't go and do this. Can you go get me a potential serum that was rumored to be further in the depths of the lost part of the compound?" So you go through, you fight a whole bunch of mole rats and a couple of other things, I think. Get the compound, but in the process, if you get bit, I believe once at all, you get the disease.
Oh yeah. And then there's only one.
So you have a
right?
choice. There's only one vial. So either you can cure the kid, and then you get Curie as a companion, or you cure yourself, and you don't get Curie as a companion.
And fuck them kids.
Disease just like decreases your HP though by like 5%.
Yeah, fuck them kids.
Yeah, but if you have like 1,000, HP though, you have now like 900 and something. Or in my case, I was God because I was in an auto-healing power armor. I did not care about damage.
You can go through the whole mission
Let's have another hunt with no
by
surprises today.
jetting and just making sure you don't get hit by the mole rats. I've done it before.
I'm too paranoid to use power armor.
Yeah.
I'm too much of a hoarder to want to waste my batteries.
Oh no! See, that's the only thing you use them for. And if you have the Wasteland Workshop, you can make an iBot that can go help you find more fusion cores.
Ooh, I do like that.
So you can go and get the iBot searcher, get fusion cores, and if you make multiple, you have multiple go out and check. You have to make sure it's just connected to the power grid. So I have on my main character at the time before the other external hard drive went missing, about 90-something power cores.
Jesus. Okay, I need to do that.
Yeah.
Because I made like a whole like Stark power armor room with just all the different power armors, but I never use any of them.
Yeah. Over here.
So I gotta lure it to you?
It's just go piss off the wild Barina that's off to your left and drag it over to her. And then she'll send the Palico out.
Alright, that's how you wanna live.
Well, it's because you'll get some traps out of this.
Hey, I appreciate it, Goop. And we will do Fallout soon, probably.
Matt, I'm gonna send you pics of what Kira looks like and a bunch and some other stuff too.
I gotta synergize with the new season whenever that comes out. Take a look when I'm not being murdered, because this game doesn't have a real pause.
I'll send some bonus.
I don't know if you're playing it in a private lobby or single player lobby.
I'm in a private lobby, but it's a private House of Fate lobby, so I don't think that counts.
No, you'd have to go to a single player lobby.
Oh, I think I've seen that person.
I'm gonna send you some bonus.
God damn it, Sam.
Oh, Jesus.
Extra stuff, you say. Well, that's not where the burrito goes.
God damn it, it's not as good. Fuck you.
That legit gave me anxiety.
Don't give him anxiety, that's the funny part.
Only because I have the whole, like, screen capture on for you. So there's only that slight bit of fear that it would just pop up there.
There, not as good.
No, I was about to say, yeah, Sam, it may not be the smartest idea. See Skydive and see. What would the chaplain think? Wait, I am the chaplain. I think.
Could you maybe play Dream Barbecue? It's a free indie game, low storage, and has a very weird storytelling. I'm not against this. I feel like American would know of this game as well. Also sounds like a good game for a Wildcard Wednesday. Today's not Wildcard Wednesday though. It's not Wednesday, clearly.
Wildcard Wednesday.
Dream Barbecue?
What about Dream Barbecue?
That's the game they're suggesting, and I was saying American was asking the name because I assume he knows about it because he knows all the horror games.
Cooking simulator.
There's that.
You are American 1776.
There's that horror game that I'm not sure how old it is that Mark did recently-ish. That you're running a little food shop. People keep walking up to your window and demanding food.
Have you seen the one where it's you run a food truck, but it's in the post-apocalypse, and the currency is shotgun shells, and sometimes you can use the shells on your customers to make food out of them.
There's one where you work in retail.
That sounds like a horror game. It's not really horror. Okay, fair enough. So maybe that's why American doesn't know about it.
Matt, it's called
You are American 1776 said tell me the name nice and slow. I gotta check this shit.
Look it
I
up.
couldn't hear you, Sam. You're like really low.
Oh.
It's called Dream Barbecue American.
By the way, I hate how finicky setting up the sides of the window is.
I sent you a pic of the game in DMs.
It's exclamation point TTS, goof. Only mods can use say.
You are American 1776 said inhales asterisk is in my library.
We're the favorites. We're daddy's favorites.
What the hell is that, Sam?
I know. Dot made it.
The kill my fucking said waka 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 we were adopted.
Treating my grandsons.
No, but you can use TTS, goof. Like, just exclamation point TTS. Cost 500 bills, I think? I know the prices of things in my own stream, definitely.
You're like 5 or 8.
If it's 8, we do need to bring it down to 5. If it's 5, maybe we'll bring it down to $4.99, so it sounds like a deal.
I was gonna say, I think the reason why we brought it up to 8 was because of Americans spamming Russian song lyrics.
So turns out that I did know what it was. From what I remember, it's like being high simulator.
It's being high simulator? Interesting. Also, American did say it's in his library. So it was a correct assumption about American.
YouTuber said it's a game where I believe you are a war criminal.
You're a war criminal. That's... I mean, I guess I guess in Dream Barbecue. Although I guess technically, if you think about it, in most games you're a war criminal.
Yeah. Now, I know the tracks don't really need anything on the beach. There's 2 sets of each.
YouTuber said no war crimes involved sadness.
That is tragic. Maybe the sequel they'll let us do war crimes. in the war crime game.
You are American 1776 said, well, technically no, not really, there's the and then there's shit, we're right.
Go down, you big bastard.
Yeah, it's probably like 40% health.
But has it ever considered just dying?
No, it's at 30. Skulls just popped up. Actually, if you're doing a capture quest, which
you are American 1776 said, look man,
you'll want to check see
if
that
they
you're not
didn't
doing a
want
kill
us to be
quest,
war
you're doing a
criminals,
capturing and
why they make the rules so hard to follow?
They didn't want us to be war criminals. Why'd they make the rules so hard to follow? And I can't argue with that logic.
GoopTuber said you just get
let them, there too many words, shoot the prisoners.
Scared of you or your friend.
Just by watching and typing in chat, you get 100 and something bills every 5 minutes. I don't remember the amount. But yeah, just being in chat, you get bills.
You know the biggest thing that User Trump hasn't done yet, kind of funny? Starting a recycled sprue thing, whatever these are exactly called. The frames.
Oh yeah, people do some crazy stuff with them. I love it.
Well, I was gonna say, like, you know, bring it in, you get like X amount credit or whatever.
Oh, that's a good idea. It's too good of an idea because they won't do it.
It's too little plastic, because all the plastic on this could probably make like one of these smaller pieces at best, but still.
Yeah. And then they can claim to be environmentally friendly.
Exactly. And then they can charge more.
Yep.
They're gonna charge more anyway, but now they can do it with a fake good conscience.
I fear for what they might raise their prices to because of tariffs.
Aren't they a British company? Well, I know they're a British company, but isn't like their factories on like British and Britain and France?
I thought that's what we were saying last time, but that's still, what, a 20% tariff?
Something like that.
Which isn't a lot, but you know, they'll still try to pass it on to us.
Strange that happens.
Because their models are sick and they're awesome, but I feel like they gotta have a pretty solid profit margin.
Yeah.
So is Trump still wanting to buy Greenland?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think
I
so.
want to buy Greenland.
That was in the news a while back.
Yeah, I don't think he's changed his stance on that yet.
Yeah.
We live in a country.
Yeah, because Greenland is a part of Denmark. It's basically owned by them. So they had to get involved when Trump was saying, "Oh, I want to buy Greenland." So it's just been bonkers.
Oh man, I love the joke that we're gonna buy. I love the joke that we're gonna buy Canada.
GoofTuber said, "Is there any chance of you playing ENA
right?
Dream Barbecue this stream?"
I think that was more just him saying that to say it to be a fuck, more than anything else.
Not this stream, unfortunately, Goof. Because what if you were to buy a country, who actually gets the money?
Actually, you do.
Does it all just go into your bank account?
It basically goes back to whoever ends up owning the country.
Yeah.
Because, like, if we bought Greenland, at least the money would go to Denmark, you would think. But if you just buy the entire country...
Yeah.
Greenland is owned by Iceland, which is owned by Denmark, right?
I think Iceland is owned by Norway.
Listen, I never claimed to be a doctor.
Nice work out there. Not too bad for a first run. Well, you gotta put in a lot of reps for stuff like this.
It helps.
Mission completed. Rank 18, I'm coming for you, Kill.
You're only almost a tenth of the way. I'm already past 200.
Iceland is its own independent country. It don't need no man.
A strong, independent country, I don't need no man.
Exactly. If you
terrible.
could buy one country, what would it be? Like, let's just say you had enough money to buy one country of your choice, what would you pick?
Guess it depends
With or
on
without
what...
consequences.
Sorry. What did you guys say?
I said with or without consequences.
Depends on what you do with the country.
Oh, well, there goes my war crimes. Right out the window.
Goof says China. That's honestly not a bad choice.
I'd say India.
Really?
Think about the tech conglomerates that all house half their crap there.
Oh. What about you, Matt?
Honestly, like, without ill intentions, the first thing that comes to mind is, like, Sweden or something.
That's actually really funny.
Okay, so what went with ill intentions?
Okay.
I mean, you can do a lot with China if you have ill intentions.
Honestly, I'd probably pick Haiti, just so I can get a front row seat to the action. If you know what's going on there.
Which action? Before or after all the climate issue, or all the weather issues and the disasters?
Riots and protesting in the streets.
Is it because of what America's doing?
Yeah. Just in Africa.
Apologies, but
See, okay, I might sound like a dick. Most of my cares when it comes to national stuff ends with, does it affect me directly in like the next week? And who do I need to run over if that's the case? If that's a yes.
But thanks to you, we have rebuilt.
This dude just looks like he got bonked on the head.
Has decided
Man got hit on the head with a pan. Got that cartoon swelling.
I urge you to visit. You will find it on the path.
Oh yeah, you're gonna go to the Grand Hub.
I don't know if I'm allowed to do that on stream.
It's fucking nice things.
Pornhub.
Cease thy degeneracy. Don't.
China has an active army of 1.2 mil. I'm gonna be honest, that sounds low.
I mean, kinda.
If you're in Europe, which country would you want? No Russia.
No Russia? Yes, Russia.
No Russian.
I mean, technically, my my Sweden statement still works. Unless that's
Russia,
not considered Europe.
It's Europe. It's in the European Union. It's in NATO. Norway is its own independent country, but the government keeps sucking up to the EU's regulations, even though they're independent. That's just
so they suck at it.
The United States currently has an active army of 400k. That also sounds low. I don't keep track of any of these things, but that also sounds low.
That's pretty high, but at the same time, we're at like 337 million.
Yeah.
Don't America have the most nukes on hand?
Outside of Russia, yes.
Okay. And we store them in other countries.
Call we armed the others.
Oh god, they're speed running.
Yep. And actually, if I were to join the Wilds bit right now, but I'm still a little heated from Space Marine 2. There's a Doshiguma hunt currently that just competing in, you can get potentially 2 items for just being a participant. But you get an A rank, you get what's supposed to be that limited item. Because of all the hackers, because you actually looked at the scoreboards. Oh, that stuff's disgusting. Oh no, like they straight removed all their limiters for it. For the so you know all these people who succeeded the Doshiguma hunt got a insert time here. They got rid of that limitation. They get that you're going to get the rarest. That you're going to get the rarest decoration.
That's cool because it's too unfair.
Like weapon.
Too unfair otherwise. Because of all the hackers.
It's the weapon talisman thing, where you'd have hanging from your weapon.
Yeah. Is it cool looking at least?
Yes, if memory serves. They actually have an image of it in game. It's just not accessible just yet because it's when the event ends. But the event ends in like a day or so.
It's bastards. Oh, these numbers are without mandatory military service because this only happens in war times. Yeah. Them sweet, sweet giraffes. Just gotta go the rich person route and say you got bone spurs.
Oh, that's right.
These numbers are low because of peace, and that's good. Yeah, that is good, but like, military, or America's always actively working on their military. That's why that number just seemed low to me.
Why cheap one? Military's the best thing. I love one of the perspectives of other countries saying that, oh, America's stupid because so many other countries could beat them in war. And I simply have to look at that and go, I mean, actually, you might be right. Actually, you could be right. But what happens if we pull off our restrictions for our military? AKA, you know, basically what happened during World War II.
Yeah. Well, America's defense budget is $97 billion. Yeah, it's like higher than every country in the world, like combined.
The next, I think it was the next, at one point it was the next 7 countries.
Yeah.
Only basically equaled it, but most of them were like, you know, 10 or less. Or it was like 15 or less. And plus, I mean, I could say something that will genuinely actually be wrong. That if we were ever to go into another war, it would be a war for, you know, conquering a place. The reason I say that's wrong is that could still happen.
Yeah.
But if anything, I would see what our next war would be a war of basically the white shield concept, where it's, all right, we helped you, and then we put whoever we're saving into a while of debt.
Wasn't that already what we're trying to do with Ukraine?
They put us in debt more.
Oh, I know, but I mean, like, we gave them all this stuff, technically, like, without saying you'd have to pay us back, and now we're like, yo, you gotta pay us back a lot.
That was actually just being donated.
Remember when the war was happening? Or, like, it was starting up, Putin basically was, like, saying, if anybody tries to get involved with our war, I'll just nuke you.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then we started tampering with it.
I'm looking at you, America. You know,
and we started helping. I love it. We started helping. Looking at Putin. So, thank you for that, promise.
Negotiating with Putin, just like Steven Seagal.
Also, that whole war, that war felt like it started from him being egged on. Because everyone's like, you won't do it. And then he did it.
Halfway through. Yeah. From my understanding, it was halfway through is when that one reporter or that one person from the office wouldn't shut the fuck up.
What happened exactly?
I don't fully know. All I know is that there was someone who wasn't Trump started shitting on Zelensky for no apparent reason. Because Zelensky came in not dressed formally.
Wasn't it Vance?
I live in Vance. All I know, it wasn't Trump.
No.
It was whatever Zelensky was doing.
Because then I know Vance hit him with the, you haven't even said thank you, which was such a stupid line.
Oh, yeah, I'll agree to it. there's a lot of Republican stuff that personally gives me a fucking headache. Genuinely, because it is a genuine case of a fair number of them are so pig-headed. And there is a number that will believe that where they walk, God has blessed.
Yeah.
But vice versa when you look at the Democrats.
Both sides are
like,
awful.
It's stupid. It's like I look at some of the Democrats that are in my town specifically, and you can't mention Trump without getting a stink eye half the time. And even if you mention Trump and you mention it in a negative way, like, oh, Trump is a blah, 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 they'll still give you the stink eye because you mentioned his name. It's like Voldemort.
Are we talking about Trump?
Yes!
Yeah. You can never mention his name and not have it get hostile.
Politics in this country is broken. Like, it can't be talked about anymore because it's become such a team sport.
All it is nowadays is a team sport, and that's like, okay, politics is supposed to be side A has their views, side B has their views, you talk it out, find which side's the better option, side with that, unless there's a good resolution that fits both agendas.
But I hate, like...
Now is you're a Republican or you're a Democrat, that's what you are for life.
Exactly. That's the thing I don't like, because it's like, you should vote for who you believe in, pretty much, and it shouldn't matter what side they're on. But now it's like, even if you disagree with a person, it's like, well, they're on my team, so I gotta vote for them.
Sorry, like, there's a couple people at the Walmart locally that if you weren't specifically sided with Democrats, they actually just straight wouldn't serve you.
Well, they freaking ask you before you do it? Before they serve you?
They got removed from that spot because they were just basic employees. That was the funny part. But they were also walking in with, like, a good couple of Kamala Harris and whatever her VP would have been.
Like, you could do that as, like, a local business, but you can't really do that when you're working for Walmart.
I only use self-checkout, so I never had an issue with it. But I heard someone getting bitched out.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Chick-fil-A like against LGBT?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're closed on Sundays.
So is Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
Which is really annoying if you need something for Warhammer.
Yeah. Like more glue.
Exactly. That's sweet glue.
I mean, the fuel. It's the horse technically. Excuse me. But no, it is absolutely bonkers. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, there is a number of people that need serious mental help. Like,
oh yeah.
I'm not looking forward to picking up my grandmother on the 10th and potentially having her complain at me about, oh, it's gonna be terrible that Trump won and all his stupid decisions so far.
She will.
She is very hardcore Democrat. And my statement is, as long as it's not affecting my day-to-day life, I'm not as big of a person to care for it. And then she goes, no, but it is important because of X, Y, and Z.
Also, surprising stance from a grandmother, though. Usually you hear grandparent and you do hear, like, Trump support.
Nah, she's been Democrat or Republican.
My grandmother didn't believe in politics. Because she was a Jehovah's Witness. And apparently they just don't believe in politics.
How does that work when you have election season coming around?
They don't vote, they don't join military.
I know it sounds pretty self-explanatory. Yes, that would be the case.
But I just always thought it was funny. It's because you live in the you live in the country. Like, the term not believing in it is what I always found funny, because it's like, you live in the country, it exists. For better or worse, it exists. But also, you know, Jehovah's Witness. It answers most of its own questions.
My left earbud is something I want to stomp on. No.
Negative. Luckily, God, I'd freaking kill myself if I was raised Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, my granddad, he's more Christian, or he's got some Christian beliefs, so he would never, on a Saturday. Because it's like a Christian thing or something.
One of the things that pisses me off about it is just specifically for the witness part of it, is like, you're not even allowed to, like, communicate or hang out with family if they're not of the religion. I was like, that's just bullshit.
All of that?
What?
I assume your grandmother followed that, or no?
I mean, like all religious people, they kind of bend the rule, but yeah.
That goes for anything. I don't really think about it. Then find, like, forcing on them.
I don't mind any religion. If it brings you peace and, like, makes you a better person, I have no problem with that, as long as you're not being an asshole to other people about it.
I try to say it, just don't alienate the family.
Yeah. Because some people, like, religion genuinely makes them a better person. And some people, it kind of turns them into religious Nazis.
Cool.
There are Mormons, but the guys who live in Arizona.
It's not Arizona, but yeah.
Oh, was it Utah?
I think it's Utah. I gotta turn you up too. You sound really far away.
He's tired. What time it is? It's almost 7.
Don't
or
be
it's almost 7 for me, it's almost 4 for you.
Don't be tired. Be awake.
It's almost 1 a.m.
Time for an energy drink.
What this?
But yeah, Utah, I believe. Mormons are interesting.
Also, my kill cam's not adjusted, but you'll have to fix that when you're not hunting Harabami.
No, I'll fix it right now.
Run! Run!
It's because I clicked on Discord to turn Sam up, so then it minimized your camera.
Shame. My been denied. No, what's funny is, like, my grandmother's talked about not cases that she's had to deal with, but cases that she's seen run through the system that can be talked about, because by the point that even as a lawyer you start to see cases, oh fuck, Even by the point as a lawyer you start to see cases, is usually when it's either pre-release or it's going to be released to the public database.
Yeah.
But she's seen a few cases where it's because of one particular parent or whatever that's one form of religious or another. There's a heavy kind of just shit slinging between both parents, like Jehovah's Witness or Baptist or just any other group.
Yeah.
But from ones that she would tell me, all the ones that had differences, sometimes it wasn't all that bad. Sometimes. You having fun there?
I'm thriving.
I think Sam's having some issues.
I'm not dead.
You having issues, Sam?
We'll remember you.
I almost feel like Sam's doing this on purpose now.
Oh, it's working.
Yay!
What happened? Or was it just me?
It was just you.
My computer fucked up on me.
Did a fucky wucky?
Did a fuckity wuckity. I say my room's starting to get hot. I have no air circulation. Look over my aircon. It's not on. I will say, Sam, I think your computer says, please end my life.
Heal me!
He actually is. This guy, he's on his last leg. It's actually true. So you guys were actually right.
I think it could run schedule 1 though.
I hope so.
We've got to cook, Sam.
You gotta cook, Jesse.
If it runs how I think it does, I'll send it to you guys.
Okay. Oh.
I hate these guys.
Yeah. And hammer is one of the worst weapons for them. Just because now a hammer does not have that high of a vertical reach. Yeah. That's it. Like, longsword's pretty good for them, but that's about it. Granted, if you got good at insect blades, then you just constantly be ripping that poor guy down.
I haven't even touched the insect blade. I'm built different.
It is a marginally complicated weapon. Unironically.
No, I don't care about the frickin' thing, I just want to harvest. There needs to be an option to end the end timer because there's shit all over the place I want to grab.
Yeah, that's why there's an end timer, just to make sure you hurry.
Well, I can't hurry when there's a goddamn wall up.
You can use a secret. What are you trying to grab?
I don't know, there was like parts that fell off of them on the other side.
Oh, well, if it's just the little shiny parts, that's not going to be anything important. That's just going to be more ammos.
Well, that's no fun.
Yeah, no, they removed it from what Worlds was. I think Rise had it too. Where if you did any of the breakages and stuff would fall off, it used to be in World and I think Rise. That would be parts. Now it's just slinger ammos.
That's what I was used to, dude.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about that.
Report to Cobb. His first name better be Corn.
Nah. Also, fun fact, Fabius is from Monster Hunter 4.
He's been around a minute.
And the Rex and Cobb, those two guys,
Yeah.
are also in the 4.
Fabius feels like he was meant to be based on Fabio. Between name and looks.
Fabius, funny enough, you know what his name was in 4? Because he didn't have a name.
Oh. Was it a slur?
No. Ace Lance Hunter.
Ooh. That's
or A rank Lance Hunter. It was like something like that.
They were
Anyone who was actually a Monster Hunter fan will actually correct me, but there was no one.
They were so close to just naming him John Monster Hunter.
Totally. No, but the thing is with Fabius, the reason why they named him Fabius in this is in Ace as the Lance A-list Lance Hunter. I think was probably more likely what it was, given how they do the naming conventions. Because in this, they were starting to give people a lot more names. Because outside of Rise, you'd still have like the insert what rank hunter.
Yeah.
Or villager or whatever. But in World, it was, excitable, irritable, energetic, and that stuff, and then whatever either rank or fleet member they were.
Change the MSK icon.
Oh no.
Where the hell is
The
Cobb
fact
anyway?
I just go, oh no. Cobb?
Yeah.
Suja.
I don't want to go to that.
You have to go back to Suja.
I don't want to go there. It's dirty.
That's the clean place. That's what. That's the fort. That's the nice up in the mountaintops area. No. You want to talk about dirty? That's a Zeus.
Yeah, true.
Did you guys check
That's
it?
hard to.
I checked it.
I saw it. I can't see the image because I can't expand the image. Oh.
Welcome back. I am very glad to see you safe. I am pleased to say that I would expect I merely in any thanks. Oh, thank you. I will see.
Some things are better off left unsaid.
No. All things must be said.
That laugh was concerning.
It very much is concerning.
That was mischievous as shit.
Got something in mind?
Yeah, did you not see it?
Listen, I'm afraid to leave that chat open because I don't want to accidentally get banned. The late night horns are coming out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Joke's on you, it never leaves.
Got something in mind?
That's my secret, Cap. I'm always horny.
I'm gonna just make it worse for you.
Ready to get to work?
I made it worse.
Alrighty.
But in a different way.
You're just trying to cleanse.
Perfection.
Damn it.
No, Sam, he has that content. That's the same part.
Ready to get to work?
You can't know that.
Alrighty. Perfection.
Boy.
Not yet.
Boy. I can know that. Because of half the other shit we've sent at each other. I know it's your search history.
Remind me to never borrow either of your computers.
Ah, see, no, you're perfectly fine borrowing my computer. It can't move from where it is. So actually, you wouldn't have access to anything other than the basis of things. You know, you don't want to borrow my phone.
Actually, I got the perfect clip to describe this.
You just have you have a phone with one of those folding cases, and when you open it up, it's just like creaky and
Giant.
sticky.
Fucking what now?
If I play this clip, the audio will be picked up.
The data sent?
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the whole Bulbasaur.
That was a funny accident, though.
I mean, again, like, I will still say, I am sorry that I got your stuff hit with that, but at the same time, pretty funny.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Like I said, as long as it's not a strike, I don't give a damn.
Yeah. Oh, I'd be annoyed if it ever got struck, because it's like, okay, come on, really, gonna play it like that?
Why aren't there any more hits? God damn it.
Okay, I'm concerned. Why is there...
Why is the rum always gone?
No, I'm concerned as to why there's a double set for the double set barrels.
We received supply items.
God, the longsword's so freaking big on your back.
Yeah. Having second thoughts. Do I still want to make the Stormlord?
Just make the tank part and leave it gunless.
It's just a giant chimera. Don't worry, Commissar, I got you a ride. Since there's no armament on this thing, it can go 48 miles per hour. Now hold on to something. Hold on to loose pipe.
Wrong thing.
And then insert like Dukes of Hazzard mixed with any number of other things here.
Freaking just has the Confederate flag painted on top of it.
The Freebird guitar solo. By the way, a game you would enjoy to an extent, I can't play because I don't have an AT. Again, my excuse. Is that Speed Freaks game.
Yeah.
I want to play that so damn bad.
I keep wanting to play it, and I keep forgetting about it.
Yeah, there's also a DACA Squadron game too, but I heard that one's not as entertaining. Because how they implemented it, it's not the greatest.
How did they implement it?
Or so how they implemented it, how they did some of the gameplay features for it, it's just not good.
That's kind of what's unfortunate about Warhammer as a whole. When it comes to the video games, like they've released a lot of rough ones. They've released some bangers, but they've released a lot of rough.
Yeah.
Like for a while there, it felt like Games Workshop was willing to give anyone the IP that would ask.
Yeah, but then you got like the bangers like fucking before it got really screwy and then got back to being apparently somewhat fixed. Dark Tide.
Yeah.
You had the new Space Hulk. You had Deathwing. You had Fire Warrior. You had fucking half a number of other things. Like fuck, I would love personally for me because I love tanks. I would love a 40k tank game.
That would be cool, and that's surprising it hasn't been a thing yet.
Because it's too much effort. Because I think the idea is if they did it, it would be alright. Squads of X number get into this tank and go through missions. No, just do it like Battlefield and half the other games. You get in a tank, you have control of all of it, but you have control of like 2 or 3 primary guns.
Yeah.
Like if it's a Baneblade, you have the big cannon and the mortar, and then everything else is AI control. But then you just target a character or target a target, and they just fire. So all the guns would focus fire on one spot or one target. Personally, probably the best way they could go about it.
Well, listen, if World of Tanks can do it.
No. World of Tanks, not so much. World of Tanks, most of the even multi-barrel tanks, it's still only one gun that fires.
Oh. Okay, well that's kind of garbage.
Yeah. So like the M3 Lee, you only fire the big gun. You don't even get the second.
Did they do it because of balancing or because of laziness?
Yes. Because granted, the M3 Lee's small gun is the same thing as what the M2 Lee has. So, you know, it could penetrate some light tanks, or it could penetrate most light tanks, but it doesn't do much more than probably some damage.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't know why. That's when I say I would love for a 40k 10 game, true. Best idea ever. Still never done it. Because I would like it if it was like, you know, you had even if it was a case of, it was guard only. Even if it was like guard only and orcs.
Yeah.
But it was a case of you had your PvP, which was guard and orcs, nothing else. But then, kind of like how they're doing with the Horde mode soon for Space Marine 2. Let's say it was like Nids or Necrons was the Horde survival.
That would be fun.
Well, granted, I say Necrons. Actually, for doing a tank Horde survival against Necrons is more, yeah, try.
So I feel like they might have done this, but I don't remember the name. But also, essentially a War Thunder Space Marine game would be cool. Not Space Marine, but a Warhammer game.
Well, okay, War Thunder? Closest thing to that would have been Eternal Crusade. And even then, that's a if.
Yeah.
Because Eternal Crusade was a little bit more Battlefield than
Yeah.
War Thunder.
Because I'm just thinking, like, it'd be cool with the, just have, like, all the Orc planes and all the Imperial Guard planes. Shit,
yeah.
be cool.
Ah, yes, you and I go to the same school. Please let me stab the wound.
I just want to poke it.
I just want to poke it. I want to poke the rig thing, the red thing. Alright, Sam, it's time to run.
I was gonna say, you know, it's gonna take when I've been quiet for more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm concerned.
You falling asleep and us making fun of you?
You'll see.
Now I'm worried. Oh no, he's been looking for the pure content.
We're gonna have to ban him from MSK.
The pure... I'm not saying that.
Listen, just call it PP for short.
Yo, it wasn't gonna be that. Try to figure out how to make that typed out and not sound absolutely cursed in the wrong ways. Oh, did I tell you about the follow-up to the Spirit Helmbreaker?
No.
So if you were to do the Spirit Helmbreaker and land it, and you do the upward slash and come down, which I don't remember what side you got wilds on. Then you get wilds on PlayStation?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, if you do right trigger triangle to do it, you'll end up getting launched up in the air, which does a lot of... When you land, it'll do a lot of hits, so if you immediately hit trigger again, you'll do 2 follow-up slashes. But you have to be in red to get the 2 follow-up slashes. Yeah, and you want to do Spirit Helmbreaker when you're in red, because that'll give you more damage. And technically the most ticks by like 1. Not Tourette's, though. Just ticks.
Why not tits?
Because your character's not checked. Oh yeah, by the way, mild joke to this surprise. I'm surprised that Sam here hasn't ever actually thought of getting the game. You can actually change the size of your character's butt and thighs.
Oh.
So we can make Dot.
Exactly.
There are armor sets that change the size of the butt or the thighs. And there's at least one armor set that changes the size of the bust of the character.
That's my kind of armor. Yeah, I accidentally looked over at my Discord and had to minimize it.
You took away the camera though.
Yeah, I know.
I cry every day.
Listen, this is Sam's fault.
What did you say? Because I don't even have my headphones on.
This is what happens when I'm not playing games with you guys, and I just get to sit here and play on juices.
Why you gotta say juices?
Say it like that. I'm gonna counter with. I'm gonna counter with something.
Like, I know it won't, but I have so much anxiety that it's gonna pop up on stream somehow.
It won't, as long as it's not your active opens part of the screen capture.
Well, see, that's why I don't like, up until right now, I don't have inappropriate things, like, on my computer, especially when I'm streaming. But, like, but the amount of people that, like, have things they shouldn't have on their computer and then they just do display capture is insane to me.
Oh, it is, I will admit, if I ever am doing anything streaming and I'm doing display capture because I'd have to, I will make sure whatever I'm doing is going to be on a separate whole ass part of the window.
Yeah.
And then either get rid of the other shit or just minimize it.
Yeasty, what's up? But yeah, like, the amount of people that have just, like, revealed the kind of shit they're watching just casually because they had display capture on or something. Or, you know, the less depraved version of it where they reveal their botting or cheating in Call of Duty because they accidentally reveal their aimbot once again because of
or
display
don't
capture.
forget, not just those two, but also Legends, Valorant, Battlefield, all the games.
Yep. Haven't played this game since you did all the achievements. Damn, you have all the achievements? That's a grind.
Oh, UC Flaps.
Which is an amazing name if you think about it.
I was gonna say, hey, Yeasty Flaps, what'd you use to get the 50 captures achievement? I was planning on just doing Chatacabras repeatedly and just trying to remember to capture and not kill.
Honestly, that seems like a fair play. Yeah, I want to get all the achievements. I was looking at guides last night. It's like 150 hours at least.
It's 150 hours mainly for the Gold Crown and Silver Crown stuff. Because that is completely down to RNG.
Well, then there's just like the time grindy stuff where it's like, what, 100 multiplayer
that's what
hunts
you
and
did
stuff?
too? You just went after Chatacabras? Glorious.
Done it in 80 hours? Ooh, that's not bad.
Did it in 80 hours. That's not too bad. Hey, Yeasty, have you hopped on yet because of the new content, or? Yeah, we got about it.
Hit the first. God damn, that's fast.
I did in the first 3 days of it being out.
Wait, you have 100% of the game, yeah, haven't you?
No, I'm talking about doing the new content that came out. I made a goat. Get in the hole.
Mitzi is insane. Some of these trophies are gonna fuck me up.
Why do I look like I'm being stupid? I'm putting in there, right? Yes.
I main greatsword. I haven't decided what I main yet. I guess technically I main dual blades, but I'm liking how longsword's filling right now.
I'm using the wrong shot. Oh no. Wait, you're not sending vids? Oh my god. That's not pretty, faster.
Just like that, we had to delete the MSK chat and make a new one.
These ones would have been for American, but, you know, because he's a Tyree.
Offset attack on greatsword is too addictive.
Oh, when you can get it? Oh yes.
I don't even know what that means.
Offset attacks are basically are going to basically be your counter attacks. So it's not like, you know, Dark Souls counter where it's like, aha, repost, even though that's actually what it is. What it is, there we go. Oh, they just sit in the but offset is essentially parry.
I like that. I can see why that would be addictive.
Yeah, then when you can get it and you just threw the monster over. Oh, beautiful. Sam, I swear to God. Go to sleep.
The evil laughing is what sells it. Like, that ain't his normal laugh.
This is we're experiencing the Gooner Gremlin right now.
The Coom Cave.
You know that you say the Coon Cave, that just reminds me of the stupid Street Fighter video.
But when you do it with the GS, it's upward swing, and some of the time it will knock them to the floor, and you will get to do a charge hit on them.
Yep.
That's hot. That's hot.
Because if you, because it's depending on what charge you have for, it's depending on what charge you charge it to when doing that hit. Because you can get, if you do it to red, you from what I've seen, when you do it on red, or the max charge, and you throw it out as the right time, you'll just immediately go into the big slam. But if you do it on yellow, you can charge it for a brief little bit, and if you do it on white, you have to charge it for the whole thing. You really like your Rum Pumpalo stuff, don't you?
Yeah, I'm a simple man.
But then think about it, you can get better armors and just layer it. I was gonna say, save all that. Go to your tent.
This is the first time I know how to do it. This is the first time I actually opened the upgrade menu. That's why I was curious. I'm not upgrading this stuff though. I'm just going.
I mean, yeah, for me it was just I went to hunt a particular monster and just went from there.
Yeah.
Because yeah, your next update will be 20. I want to say.
So I might be at it. That's probably why I have to talk to Olivia.
Oh, probably. Where would Olivia? Olivia might be in the Scarlet Forest or in Icewind Cliffs.
It says ruins of Willever.
Oh yeah, ruins of Wyveria. So yeah, you open up your map and then go to the ruins of Wyveria. 16 optics. Oh, you see Flaps, are you gonna go beat the crap out of Arc Temper right now repeatedly? When it pops up on 13 days?
It's so many attacks. Or there's so many counter attacks.
Can't wait. I can wait. I don't want to get Railgun 3 times because I like using Lance. Lance is like my safe fallback for him.
It's gonna be my bitch.
Oh! I almost feel like getting on because I know what you're about to do. Or I believe I know what you're about to do. And it's a 2-monster hunt. Yep.
Oh, goody.
But I'll let you deal with it with Olivia because, you know, she is strongest girl.
Listen, as long as it's not with those goddamn birds again.
Nope. This is... So, did you ever encounter Anjanath in Rise?
I probably did. I could tell you, I suck with names.
Okay, because it was originated in World, but the one you're going to fight is specifically from Iceborne.
Oh, goody.
So the stronger variants of it.
I love Lance and Rise, but Greatsword is better in Wilds.
Oh yeah. Oh, they fixed the issue, by the way, with Lance and Wilds. Because whenever you did the focus strike, it didn't do shit.
Your knowledge of the Guardians and local
They like 2 small hotfix patches ago, they fixed the issue. So now Lance actually has distance.
Actually does its job.
Well, because how focus strikes, how most of them are supposed to be, is you're supposed to hit for multiple times. Longsword's like technically an exception to that rule.
I'm the exception to that rule. Because I hit 100% of the shots I do take.
Let's get moving. Are you ready to go?
I love 40k models, you don't sit right.
Alright.
This is the way.
Oh, it's because I'm putting it backwards.
I freaking glued one of my Skitarii Rangers to the base. And then
I'm using the wrong... Okay, I am wrong, but not in the way I thought I was. I was using the wrong one for the wrong side.
Fair.
We may find further clues there.
I glued one of my Skitarii Rangers to the base. And then he got, like, hit, and I didn't realize it. So he just dried sideways, and I'm forever pissed.
Technically, if you re-break them carefully, you can sand them down and then redo it. As long as you get rid of most of the glue, it should be fine.
That must be it.
Because that's why a lot of people say to use a nail file.
Fair. The bad hammer is so shockingly rubbish. How dare you use my... How dare you disgrace my second favorite weapon?
Hammer isn't as good as it was in Rise. Hammer in Rise was like crack.
I said I was sorry about last time. We may be getting close.
Hammer in Rise was actually really fun.
Yes, ma'am.
Why they got rid of the second mode, I don't want to know why. I just feel cheated.
Hammer feels too easy to, like... And this is as someone that's bad at the game. Hammer feels too easy to just spam.
To an extent, Hammer is actually a good combo. You only ever bring up the heavy hits, like every once in a while.
Yeah.
But it's pretty much only triangle, or all the light attacks. That's like the only attack you're supposed to do, for whatever reason.
Also, thank you for subscribing, Yeasty.
Ew. Don't worry, Yeasty, he doesn't hate you. It's just it never updates.
Dude, the fact that you don't get updates for every subscription on YouTube, and then when you do get it, it's like 15 to 20 minutes after someone clicked it.
Oh, it's so fun. But in chat, it says it like pretty much immediately after.
Yeah. And you just have YouTube, it's like, someone will be like, hey, I subscribed, and then like 15 minutes later you get notifications like, cool, they're not even here anymore.
Oh, well said indeed. Though, that alone doesn't provide a reason for
So
it.
just put that as the hazard warning in this stream. Yeah, well, no, my thing with Hammer was I don't really mind the fact how they do offset because it's part of the light combo. No, is I don't like how they only have the one form of charge where you don't get the funny attacks.
Eric. Yes.
By the way, when I mean funny attacks, Matt, I do mean like, holy hell, this guy came from the circus. Like, you go flying with your hammer in the circus. Oh, I love full range now.
It's a frozen T-Rex.
Lightning T-Rex, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. And unironically, a lot more fun than the Lollabrina, in my opinion. Oh, hey, Yeasty. I want you to take a guess why, because at the time I was at 170 hunting rank. I want you to take a guess as to why it took me 23 minutes to hunt a tempered Lollabrina. My usual tempered Lollabrina hunts are about 7 minutes at most. Or about 7 to 8 minutes at most, depending on if he keeps running away.
Because you wanted to butter his biscuit.
No. And no, this isn't some sort of weird sadist aspect I was going with there. There were too many guardians in my way. In my way, I mean, they spawned, and I saw them, and I killed them, and then I went after the Lollabrina again. So factually, I had 5 hunts in that time.
Prevent further escalation. The guild authorizes you to hunt both.
Guardians in your way.
We're on it.
They existed. I took offense to their existence.
The guild authorizes you to do this hunt. Alright, we're out. See you guys later. The way he just ditches us. Understandable, but still funny.
Oh, yeah. Yes. So factually, if you know about the lore, what I did was horrendously illegal.
Yeah, you didn't have permission.
I only had permission for the Lala Marina, not all of the Guardians each. By the way, one of them was a tempered Guardian Odegaron, and Odegaron's the easiest one for me to kill.
Collateral? Listen, I was aiming for the other guy and my blade just happened to go through the Guardian's skull.
It's not my fault my attention got diverted because it was squirrel. Alright,
You're just the Monster Hunter equivalent of Goblin Slayer.
Basically. Oh, it existed on Germans. Oh no. Sam, please.
Matt, you are not looking for what you said.
I don't even know if I want to go back to that chat. The last things I saw were pretty rough.
It got worse. Okay, yeah, and I mentioned femboys like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
No, actually, I didn't need the materials for demon drugs. I need the materials to make more weapons.
More weapons to kill more monsters, obviously.
But since it was only a Lullabarina hunt, I didn't get anything else out of that hunt, except for what my carbs were for the monsters and what the breaks back. So factually, I wasted my time. And also factually, I wasted my time because I wasted the cover.
And I'm not being murdered by a T-Rex.
You just pull it up on your phone, Matt.
No. No. Camera's gonna like catch a glimpse of it.
Just Voyages of Lost Ark, or whatever the hell the Indiana Jones movie was, he started melting.
If you do it, then I'll go to sleep.
That's a very weird ultimatum of sorts.
I need to know his reaction.
It'll probably be
He might just
suicide.
bleach his eyes and or end the stream right now. That's the issue.
And my reaction is just gonna be suicide. Listen, I have the samurai sword.
I like testing Matt's prudishness.
But this man is a wee baby. I don't care about that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you suck.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm never going to that chat room again.
Don't go back for another month.
No, I'm never coming back. We gotta make a new MSK. That chat room is dead to me.
No.
MSK2, the electric boogaloo, it happens again.
I have fought
MSK3.
Just have to add another number every time he does something degenerate to it.
I know, right? No, I have the full Zoshia set, and I still need to hunt it a couple more times for gems. Because what I've been doing is I've just been making everything. Because I'm petty. Horrendously petty.
How's that petty?
So remember that one friend I mentioned who said he's like the best at shit, and he's also like basically painted dog shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, recently he tried to talk big game about, oh yeah, he's done all the new content, and he even fought our Temper Raydao, and our Temper Raydao kind of alright. And we all kind of went, because I wasn't there for it, I got told this when it came all on day or Tuesday, or whenever the fuck it was, last week. And they're like, yeah, no, we're like 90% sure he hasn't even touched the new content. Like at most, probably done the Zoshia hunt and he's done the Zoshia hunt and he's done the Mitsuzune hunt, and that's all he's done.
I'll hold up my end of the deal. I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Listen, I don't know if you should go to bed or be put down. Have a good one, Sam.
Laters. That med scares me. Just insert the John Wick meme here. Do the man share commitment.
What is the one meme quote where it's like, not many things scare me, but that scares me.
It's the fucking heavy meme about fucking
TF2.
Pyro. Yeah. Yeah, no, I fought Zoshia. Zoshia's pretty fun. I haven't technically fought it solo. Not because I'm not good at the game. I'm 200 and something, if Matt were to check, if he wasn't hunting anything actively. I'm in
I wasn't getting my ass beat.
If you weren't getting your ass beat,
Tough it out.
fucking... I want to say I have fought him solo, but that's because a couple times I've tried to fight him, the game server register kind of just bugs, and then I end up like only both of us putting in maybe like 5 hits, then being put to fight him solo. So I mean, actually, I would count that as me having fought him solo, because for 95% of the hunt, I was alone.
Technically counts.
Which I would say would technically count. Yes, I didn't start it as a solo hunt, but, you know, it was just me through more than 2/3 of it.
Now, the crazy thing is with it bugging out is if it kept the extra player health.
It doesn't actually.
Thank God.
World had a bug where that would happen on this very odd occasion, but again, odd occasion. Ow. That was my hip snapping.
We don't need it.
You young whippersnappers. I don't know. I don't know. Beastie, would you say that I actually hunted Zoshia alone if by that criteria, though?
Just comes back with a no, you need to delete your character and start over. Bastard.
Nah, fam, you gotta go to Brazil.
Gotta go to Brazil and hunt it for real. I'm coming back, bitches. Appreciate it, KQ. How's it going? Oh, I hear police out front.
Oh, they found you. They're coming to... Oh, goddamn, Sam.
Yeah, they're coming because of all the pictures.
This is why we can't have nice things.
They can't come after him because it's out of jurisdiction, but they can come after you and me. Noir, what's up? How's it going? How big?
Noir, have you tried the new content yet? In Space Marine 2?
A mission is pretty sick. Yeah,
That mission is fun.
we should all get on Space Marine right now.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Part of me does want to ask, like, I know we don't know the answer, but if it's just because of the location differences between
I mean,
you and Sam.
it's whenever you and me end up grouping with him, or it's me and him. I know it's an internet issue, but we also have been having internet issues, but my internet's been fine today.
Because I know it got better yesterday after Sam got off, but you were, on my screen, you were skipping around even after the fact.
Oh, no, it was bad with me and him doing it. No, it was bad. I hate how small the text is for the pop-out chat.
Oh,
It's
look,
like...
it's just hanging out over here.
I was gonna make the joke. Yeah, it'd be terrible. Started streaming on Kick and just played some other games that you can't run on either Twitch or YouTube.
You mean like the Mustache Man dating simulator?
Mustache dating simulator. A couple games I have in my playlist.
Some games I'm sure Sam knows about.
Oh, I'm not sure. I think I have him as a friend on. I think I have him as a friend on Steam.
I don't think Sam has Steam.
Oh, that's right. No, he doesn't. So no, I know one game that he would totally play at a near constant. I, however, will not say the name of it on this stream. Not out of like, oh, it's a bad thing. No, it's just if you know it, then you know what the game is.
If you know, you know.
It's Mustache Dating Simulator. No. I forgot you minimize the thing. I'm like, why is my camera not moving?
God damn it. Because every time I have to click over to look at the abominations that are being sent to me.
And don't look at that particular chat. Simple.
You heard me, I was being begged to.
You don't do it very straight.
Unironically, I have considered Kick again, though.
Just because of the number that you get?
Well, not even that, because it's just like, it's kind of like just how Twitch, like, where it's just like, I can do it, and it doesn't really, like, affect anything. Like, it can just exist.
Yeah.
If it was like a choice between, like, doing it on YouTube and Kick, it's like, well, I'm just gonna do it on YouTube, but...
Yeah. No, I totally get that. I mean, like, I know Kick has some rules that, like, if I want to play certain games, I'd have to, like, shadow games. Hey guys, so I'm playing this game, I'm not jorking my nuts.
But hey, movie night is very doable over there.
Oh yeah, sure. I have done that, yeah.
Also, I don't know if they have, if they don't I don't know if they have multiple things or not, but I am an affiliate over there or a partner or something.
Huh.
That website is the Wild West, but it was extra the Wild West at the beginning because everyone was just following each other because all you need was 50 follows to become an affiliate.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds rather irresponsible.
A lot of things on that website are. It was the epitome of follow for follow.
Yeah, man. So far, how do you like fighting the big angry boy?
What?
How do you like fighting the big angry boy?
I like him. He scared me at first, but my second go around, he's taking it. He's taking it like a man.
Hey, don't worry. Soon you'll be taking it like a man because he can just also go, no.
Oh, good.
I do say that not in a he's going to wreck your shit way. I do say that more in the he can also absolutely turn a tide in like one combo.
Oh. That's probably what he did to me the first time.
The 2 drags explosion.
It was like he like knocked me down and then exploded.
Yeah.
So like I just had to sit there and take it.
Yeah, that combo he does, because he has that in for Conquer, I think he is in Rise. Model moves.
My man came to the wrong neighborhood. Bitch is running again. You just ran. I like the sharpening animations when they're like not on the blade at all.
Yeah. Like the hammer.
Yeah.
Or the hunting horn. The funniest one.
Even on this blade, it's like a samurai sword, but it's a saw. And we're just doing it on like the not blade part.
Yeah. I mean, it's a flat animation though, so it's like...
Yeah. There are people that would be bothered by it. I don't care, I just think it's kind of funny.
I have seen 1 or 2 people comment like, oh, well, Wild's gonna... Or it wasn't Wild, it was like World and it'll Rise. Where people were just kind of bitching about how the sharpening animation didn't look authentic enough.
Yeah.
And I saw one comment saying, oh, what, did you want to pull out the grinding wheel?
Dude, freaking Rise would be a funny one to complain about, though, just because it was, like, Twitch first. So it's, like, on top of maybe animations, graphically it just kind of looked ass.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that how they run, the Monster Hunter stuff, from what I understand, they have their main line, which introduces new mechanics that will fall into the subsequent game. Or you have their testbed game, where Rise was their testbed game for Wirebug stuff to see if that would still be around. It's not, as you can tell, no shit, clearly.
Wirebugs was interesting. Obviously, that was my first Monster Hunter game, but it was interesting. The Wirebugs.
Yeah. But a lot of people didn't like the Wirebugs because of how it played. Okay, yeah, so... Okay, yeah. I am really stupid.
Did you 100% Rise? I beat Rise. I don't think I would... I don't know if it'd be considered 100%. You probably 100%ed Rise, right?
Me? No.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't?
No. I didn't even get into high rank.
Damn.
First day, I was at high rank, but I was at the first target for high rank. And because of how I was already not a big fan of Rise, and then the one friend, the same friend, by the way, who was talking that shit, said he was totally going to help me play through it, up and abandoned me.
I'm not gonna lie, and it's not my proudest moment as a gamer. Freaking Noah carried me through that game. Dude is a monster.
I mean, when you know what to do, it can be fun.
Oh, so you 100%.
Oh man, I hate rampages so damn much.
Yeah, the rampages were kind of rough. But also, I would hate 100%ing that game. Luckily, I had it on the Switch, not PlayStation, so no trophies.
Yeah. Actually, there were quote-unquote trophies, but quote-unquote.
That's something I would like to see, you know, that's one thing they didn't announce with the Switch, too, that would have been cool, is trophies.
Yeah, actually. Not gonna lie, yeah.
It'd be really fun to trophy hunt freaking Breath of the Wild.
As I say, but they didn't, because they're cowards.
Yeah. Instead we can video message with friends at 2 FPS.
And don't forget, you have to pay for it.
Yep.
Oh boy, X, are you excited? Gotta pay for a shitty Discord.
What pisses me off about paying for online in general nowadays, and it does apply to... Well, yes, it's free on PC, but it's cool, like... I come from the era of the 360, and not even the 360, I come from the original Xbox, when you were just paying for, like, the servers, and it was cheap. Now it's like, you're technically paying for the servers, but really you're paying to be able to play online, even though the servers are like the game servers and not PlayStation servers. And then they do all the like the free games and stuff, which is neat, but
it helps.
But it's like now the price is so expensive, I'd rather just be paying for just the online. Like if there was a tier that was like no free games and just online, I'd be using that tier.
Do you know how many people would actually be doing that too, unironically? A lot.
Because it's like $100 a year now for PlayStation, isn't it? Or more.
120 something a year.
Yeah.
The full unfettered access one.
Also, thank you, Yeasty. Thank you. But yeah, like I would rather just pay for just online access. I would rather not have to pay for it, but like I'd rather have that than all the bells and whistles. Cause back in my day, we paid just to play. We didn't get free games. Games for gold wasn't a thing. PlayStation Plus wasn't a thing.
More powerful monsters appear.
You can still play on the PlayStation 3 online.
Yeah.
But like, you still don't have to pay for it. I mean,
Yeah.
which is great.
No, that's the funny thing. That's still active.
It's still active and
the
it's
only
still
reason
free.
why? The only reason I ain't got shit to play anymore on that side.
My PS3 almost exclusively exists for Infamous at this point.
And what effect might a boom in plant and animal diversity have on monsters?
There's a Gamer 4 that I want to keep playing on there, but the issue is I don't have a working controller for the PS3 anymore.
Right, which raises the likelihood of
Get a
exceptionally strong
defender.
individuals like Arborina emerging.
I think I got a Defender once. It died on me.
Oh, that's not good.
Like, a couple days after it got it died.
That's not good at all. Mine is not, but I really like it because original PS3 controllers are really expensive, even if they're beat to shit.
In that case, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
Plus, it had the added benefit of it comes with a PS2 dongle, so it was 2 for 1 for me.
However, I'll be relocating to the Scarlet Forest shortly. If we're to understand this newly diverse ecosystem, we'll need to diversify our approach as well.
Somehow we managed to make it 2 hours, though, even though I started stream like an hour
Whenever
late.
we go to the forest.
Yay! Also, behold my tub.
You amaze me not to.
Fill it with mayonnaise.
Learned much from these people.
You know,
No.
what horrifies me with this? What?
I was gonna say, it's the ultimate gravy boat.
Of course.
I would need to put sealant to it if I could, and then clean out all the toxic shit.
No, use toxic sealant. Poison your
Well, I was
dinner
gonna
guest.
say
That's
is-
very Warhammer.
Alright. But no, what I love is... I don't have a good comparison because there's no fucking... there.
I'm going to bed.
It's
Fairy.
horrifying how big the Bane Blade actually is.
It's a huge bitch.
And I love it for that. Like, unironically, I will say this. If I could get another one of these that I wasn't going to make into a proper tank, I would quote-unquote orcify it to actually hold a tablet. So it wasn't this rinky-dink piece of shit.
That would be sick.
So I just have, like, you know, the front cannon, like, I'd probably do it like this, and then just have, like, a back wall like this.
You know, it'd be a good option is like 3D printing one. So it's like a bootleg one, but using it for the tablet stand. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
But unfortunately, I really have to go do shop. So thank you everybody for coming out. Hope you had a good one. Words, things, stuff. Wild Lands Wednesday. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say.
Don't forget to play the thing.
Oh shit. It's not set up.
Ah!
Words, things, stuff, outro, potato salad. Remember to water it.